vision. Now, if you listen to somebody else, I advise you to be tunnel vision of what they're telling you. Because I get a lot of people that come back over here and they say things like, well, I know somebody that posts way more remedy, dot, dot, dot. I'm like, okay, well, do you have remedy? You know what I'm saying? Do you have remedy? Because it's like a lot of people will say, hey, we want to, you should go follow this page. I've been following this page, da, 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 and it's like, well, do you have remedy? Yeah, folks be cherry picking what looks easy. If somebody sees somebody that looks easy, they'll be like, hey, man, go over here, man. It's an easier process. If you're looking for an easier way, okay, I'm here to let you know, all right, you're probably going to have a long way to go till you get remedy, okay? Because all this stuff is the same information, family. Again, if you don't like if you don't like how they taught you, okay, you're gonna have to go somewhere, okay, and literally focus all in, do away with whatever you learn. Because again, if you're gonna use what somebody's giving you, all right, you might as well listen to what everything they have to give you. All right, a lot of people are trying to pinpoint. I hear so many different things, family. Some people say, well, I still follow that page. I was like, how you following that page when that page be talking shit about me? You see what I'm saying? Now, granted, you probably trying to be neutral. That's why I try to tell people, man, it's hard to process hop. What I mean by that is you'll be listening to somebody, and let's say you bring up somebody, right? Let's say you bring up somebody, and they be like, oh, man, hell nah, they doing it wrong. Of course they gonna say that shit. Okay, of course they gonna say it because they don't want you to go back or like, oh, no, you good, you right here. You don't need to. You see what I'm saying? You don't need to do none of that. All right? Yeah, man, it's dangerous waters out here, okay? It's really laughable sometimes, but the ones that hurt in the end are the listeners. Okay? The ones that hurt in the end are the listeners. All right? And I hate to say it, man, you got to pick a side, family. You got to pick a side. Who you going to listen to? Who do you feel comfortable listening to, like, until you get remedy? Because if it's a situation where, man, I've been following this dude, man, I still ain't got no remedy. Okay, well, you might want to go somewhere else. But what you gonna do when you go through that and it's the same situation? Then who do we blame it on? Who do we blame it on? Who do we blame it on? The best experience, okay, is really trial and error. But doing something trial and error with not learning your steps is insanity. Basically doing the same thing over and over. All right? I'm not telling y'all to stop paying your bills. Okay? Keep paying your bills, okay, until you feel comfortable in performing. All right? Now, if you don't know what that means, keep studying, okay? Some people say, well, what does a performing mean? Keep studying. Exactly. A lot of people confuse themselves. A person will say this and like, well, I also heard them say that doesn't even matter anymore, that I should just stick to my TDA. I say, well, you need to go stick on that side then. Figure out who you gonna listen to. Okay? Like figure out who you gonna listen to. Okay? Because it's amazing how many people say they took my class and all of a sudden saying, oh, now they teaching. You know, I was the hero when it was learning it. You know what I'm saying? But when they get a little buzz, all of a sudden, like, man, he don't know what he's talking about. Like, damn. Sheesh. A lot of these people have took my class, y'all. And I'm not here to brag or boast. I'm just being real with you. I don't know none of these people. These people be knowing me. I just respond. Y'all have never just seen me say, man, never. Never. It's always somebody that comes say, hey, man, I took your class and I got remedy. And then a little bit months later, they'll have a class. And they just then you start hearing little things. They talking shit like, damn, how they talking shit? Like, what happened to you changed my life, bro. What happened to that? Okay? All right? So again, family, I'm not here to be nobody's friend. I'm just here to show you what you're supposed to be doing. If you don't want to do that, cool. You ain't got to throw dirt on me, all right? Because I'm too clean to throw dirt on anyway, all right? Too clean to throw dirt on anyway. I got dirt, dirt propellant, okay? Like, you can't throw no kind of shade, like none of that, okay? I respond to it because it's fun. But a lot of people know I really don't have to respond to it. Let's just be honest. Folks tell me all the time, man, you ain't got a response. I know that. Okay, it's going to be one day when I don't respond. Maybe that'll be the growth in me. Maybe I get too much pleasure still trolling. 31 years old, and it still hasn't came out me yet. Okay? All right, I apologize for that. For the folks that get caught up into the hearing, you know what I'm saying? I apologize for that. All right? I just want a lot of people to see what it's like really to be in my shoes. Okay, to go from reading, okay, just simply reading. Y'all, look, I didn't do no crazy shit to get to this point. All right, all I did was read, comprehend, read again. All right, read again, comprehend. All right, meaning I was the one that was going through all different processes, not reading at all. Okay, not reading at all. Just like, man, y'all, who got a template? I'm looking for templates. All right, even when I got the templates, I wasn't caring about what the template was telling me. It was just like, okay, this is what I gotta do. All right, bet. So I know that's why I don't show any templates, y'all. So many people get mad at me. They think I gatekeep because I don't show templates. I was like, well, you are the template. Once you know what's going on, man, you don't really need a template. They actually, what the hell you need a template for? What's your name? The first damn thing they ask you is your name. You need a template to tell your name? Well, I need to know how to write my name. I'm like, yo, we sound like children, man. I need to know how to write my name. Yeah, exactly. Oh, good advice. Send cover letters with everything explaining your content. Exactly. It's that simple. If you can't send a cover letter explaining your documents, man, stop sending stuff, y'all. That's not your document. That's somebody else's document. That's somebody else's competency. You see what I'm saying? Is that moving in good faith? So I try to ask everybody, would you give yourself remedy? A lot of people try to answer real quick, like, yeah, man, I've been studying. I'm like, man, but do you know what's going on? I know you've been studying. That's like saying, I've been working for 30 years and I still ain't got $1 million in my bank account. Why not? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we talking about? You think just because you participated, you're supposed to get something? Man. All right? So, again, y'all just figure out who you want to listen to. There's a lot of folks that got a lot of good information. All right? Let me take that back. Let me stop being commercial. Okay, I could probably count on 3 fingers. All right, who's okay? All right, there's not a lot of people that has a lot of good information. Okay, there's a lot of people that know how to regurgitate information. Okay, but to be able to put a process together, where they at? Where they at, y'all? Where they at? Okay? And I found it strange that people that teach this shit that don't never show their face. Ain't that strange? Just think about it. Think about it. You ever seen their face before? Do they have any in-person classes? Because it's like everybody's trying to make it, and that's why I'm not the guy to tell any secrets to. All right, everybody trying to make this shit seem like this some kind of secret society shit, y'all. Okay? Like it's we got to keep it to ourselves. We got to get y'all, this shit is on Google. It's on Google, y'all. This shit is on Google. That's why, y'all, it was never need for me. Like, well, that's what I'm saying. When people call me a gatekeeper, I'm like, man, what the fuck? How? Gatekeeping would be me not ever mentioning where you should go read it, just straight, hey, get my class. Hey, donations. Hey. Man, you can go read for free or you can pay the fee. I got both of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, all this stuff is on Google. How to do a 1099 on Google. How to endorse a bill on Google. How to sue on Google. How to draft a court complaint on Google. How to make a power of attorney on Google. I don't know, man. Couture, tie. I don't know either, man. I be asking, like, man, what did I do to you? Some of these people be so mad at y'all. They're not even people that took my class before. It's just people on the outside saying, oh, he another one of them motherfuckers. And it's like, oh, man, I get it. You know what I'm saying? But I be having people that's religiously comes to my post just to throw they shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, if at least if you're going to spend this much time, at least go Google the information. I know if I'm going to be on somebody's page for so long that I think scam, I'm at least going to try to read the shit that they saying. And then I get people that go read them like, nah, he's interpreted wrong. I'm like, what? So a non-reader is telling a reader that the readers is interpreting what they're reading wrong. That's why I say, y'all, we live in a scary environment. Okay? If our nation was on a TV channel, it probably would be on Comedy Central. Okay? All right, other dimensions would look at this and say, man, you got folks that's literally refusing to read the law. Same people that's saying, fuck the law. I said the same shit. I was saying the same shit. Non-readers are the most dangerous people to assist in any situation. Okay? Because it's always going to be something else or somebody else's fault. Okay? And it's always going to be, well, you know they don't teach that in school. I'm like, God damn, I'm 31 years old. I cannot blame nothing on the public schools anymore. They taught me how to read. They taught me how to comprehend. They taught me how to do math. All right? Now, outside of all the 8 hours for 5 days teaching me how to work a 40-hour, now that's a whole nother subject. All right, but when we get to the basics of things, public schools taught me how to read, write, comprehend, and do math. Okay? Now, we try to talk shit about public schools, and I'm wondering, again, if you can put your kids in private school, please. But if you know you ain't got the resource to put them in private school, and you trying to tell yourself, I'm going to be the parent, I'm going to be the teacher, fuck it, I ain't. Come on now, don't limit your child now. Please don't limit your children. It's because we'll get this boost of independency, like, I don't need them, I do it myself. You haven't took no teaching training. You can't even teach your own self to keep reading the information that you need to read. What makes you think you can teach your kid anything? Come on, man. Send that kid on to public school. Stop playing. All right? Now, if you homeschool your child, cool. All right? But I know some people, including myself, when I first started homeschooling, man, what? We missed about 3 days in a row. I'm like, shit, I got to goddamn get these words. Like, you got to be on that. It can't be like, you see what I'm saying? I'm like, man, I got to hire somebody. Okay? Like, I got to hire somebody. Yes, I can teach adults, but it's like, it takes discipline. And I'm not disciplined enough to homeschool my kids, okay? Like, me personally, I'm talking about me. I'm not talking about hiring somebody to teach it, but me, okay? Like, that's not the same. You know what I'm saying? Like, me, you know, with adults, you can kind of tell adults, man, what the fuck are you doing? See, you can't really tell kids that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you got, I can't really, you know what I'm saying? And I don't want to limit my kid, you know what I'm saying, when they can learn that from somebody else that's equipped to teach in that aspect. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody's not equipped to teach every age group. Okay, so I mean, I just say that to say, if you send your kid to public school just until you can get into the situation so you can hire them a private teacher or a private school, okay, go ahead and send them to public school because that's the only place that they're going to learn how to count. They're going to learn how to read, comprehend, and it's going to be consistent Monday through Friday. Okay? Monday through Friday. All right? Monday through Friday. Now, just until you get your resources together, now your baby know how to read, count, comprehend. Now the information that you want to implement will be easy. Because I think that's how it's supposed to have been going. Kids supposed to go to public school, then go home and learn private processes. All right, but the thing is, the parent is working so damn much, and as soon as the kid gets out of school, they got to go to an after-school program because most parents will get up to like 5 o'clock, okay? And then after that, all right, the parent getting off, man, they not trying to teach. They feet hurt. Probably been standing up for 12 hours. They mind crashed. Okay, they've been drinking Red Bulls all damn day, been drinking coffee, Skittles to try to stay awake, and they crash at about 6, 7 o'clock. Okay? So that private information that we're supposed to teach our kids, man, we couldn't do it. I know my parents couldn't do it. It's too busy. You see what I'm saying? So that's why I say, man, you have to put yourself first. I know we want to put our kids first, all right, but right now, they're fine in public schools. Let's get ourselves together, okay? And then when we go and try to do drastic changes, we'll be better equipped. Because there's a lot of people trying to make drastic changes when you just learned this information, okay, not even 6 months ago, okay? Like, people are making some very major moves without the capacity to be able to enforce those moves. It's as if somebody's saying, I don't need money, I just want to live off grid. And I had somebody call my phone one day that I know all my life. And they was like, you know what, I might just live off grid. And they wasn't saying in the aspect of, the world is fucked. They was just saying the aspect they was broke. Okay. Man, it was like, man, fuck this. I might just go real, but they was really considering just living off grid. And I'm like, yo, what? Don't. So you just gonna quit? And a lot of people is grouping that thought like, well, let me just get out the system and go live in the woods. Like, why would you do that when you have benefits? You have rights. You know how stupid it would be to tell yourself, you know what? Forget that. I'm wanting to go live in the damn woods. I want to go make my own foods. You don't know nothing about fucking making foods. We just be talking. You know what I'm saying? We just be talking. They didn't take money to live off grid. People think they just gonna go off. They think it's some fairy tale, some Looney Tune information. They think they just gonna go into the wilderness and start talking to deers and the bears. And the bears gonna say, hey, human, welcome. I see you're done with the system too, bro. This is how you build a house. This is how you stay fed during the winter time. I don't know where this meeting is supposed to happen. And I'm like, it's just made all people that say they want to live off grid be looking poor. I have yet to see somebody that looks financially stable that said, you know what, man, let me just go ahead. Because if they do, it's going to be looking clean. They're going to have all the necessary things they need. Not no motherfucking po-ass nature person, okay? You don't know nothing about the damn plants. Come on now. What? You not Kanye. What? Kanye can go somewhere in the middle of nowhere and just build a motherfucking fortress. All right, like literally. How do I know this? He's did it. Look it up. Look what he just did in Saudi Arabia. Just built somewhere in the middle of the fucking desert. No motherfucking rooms. All right, but people that's saying this ain't like that. They talking about moving 5 miles outside they radius into the woods somewhere. Get the little damn campsite and like, come on, man. Come on. Come on, man. You do not have to resort yourself to cave-like manners. Okay? It is 2024. And people be trying to tell me, hey, man, watch. You don't know everybody's situation. I do know everybody's situation. It's either you getting it or you're not. If a person saying, I want to get out the system and they haven't read no rights, I know for a fact it's not because they just don't like the system. It's because they're mentally broke, financially broke. I remember being broke. I used to make it look good though. Okay? Why do we like to dress up broke? Y'all ever notice that? You know how hard it is being broke, trying not to look broke? Whoo-wee. Whoo-wee. Man, that's a hard task to keep up. God damn, that shit hard. You ever been broke? A lot of y'all ain't never really been broke before. Okay? You ever been broke, but people didn't know it? Man, that's hard. Man, that's harder than people knowing you broke. Okay? All right? That's a total different life, family. You see what I'm saying? So the people that accepts, like, you know what, man, you right, man. Let me chill out. I'm going into straight cold turkey mode. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care what's going, man, forget it. I'm locked in. I'm reading. I'm locked in. Okay? Outside of me brushing my teeth and wiping and washing my ass, okay? Ain't nothing else is getting bought. Okay? I ain't going out. It ain't nothing to celebrate on. And I know a lot of people say, man, well, you still need to live. I say, no, that little bit of living you're doing, all right, is what you're living for. Meaning that's not big enough. I would love somebody to look at me and say, hey, man, that goal, that dream ain't big enough, man. But, you know, a lot of people will say, man, well, that's you. You don't know mine. I be wanting to rip the motherfucking lips off people's face. Like, man, shut up. Shut that weak ass shit up. God damn. And I just look at back all the weak shit I used to say. Man, we say some really weak shit. It doesn't sound weak because we're around a lot of other weak people. So they gonna be like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, we gonna be like, yeah, you know, we're gonna be feeling ourselves. But we get around somebody that really got some sense. Like, man, what the fuck are you talking about, man? What? No, hell nah, man. Hell nah. Back to the drawing board. Hell no. You already did that you did that 6 months ago. You remember? You don't remember? You don't remember that? You don't? No. You don't remember last time you said you just looking for something that's making you money? Then you found that was looking for make money. Then now you're finding something that, you see what I'm saying? Like, so we need to figure out the passion. Are you passionate about that? Would you do that for free? If you wouldn't do it for free, 9 times out of 10, you ain't gonna stick with it. Okay? Because that's not passion. That is not passion. You're doing something because it's paying good. And why are you doing something that's paying good? Why? Because you got to keep those bills paid. Because you don't know the information. You see what I'm saying? It's like, it's an easy, seeable problem. You see what I'm saying? Like, our whole life is geared to pay bills. Right? Right. Because if you sit down with a person, ask, hey, man, why do you do what you do during the day? Why do you do your day? Why do you do what you do? We're going to say some cliche shit like, well, you know, I got to put food on the table. Well, you know, I got to keep them lights on. Well, you know, I got to provide for my family. You know, that's what we're going to say. Whole time when none of that shit is real. Okay? Well, meaning it's the way we're doing it is not real. Meaning it's fairy tale. Like, literally, you don't have to, meaning you can, but you don't have to work, family. There's no law that says you have to work to pay bills. The bills are supposed to be performed. Okay? No, there is no law or no definition where it says a bill is something you work to pay. Never said it. It's always based off a contract. Bills come from a contract. Okay? Now you gotta know the elements of a contract. All elements must be met for that contract to be valid. And what is one of the main elements of a contract? How can you learn more about a contract? Family, Google. Literally going to Google, type in the elements of a contract. You know how much we trick ourselves? Like, I don't know, Google, I don't want them to trick me. We always feel like somebody fucking tricking us. You know what I'm saying? It's like always feel like, well, I didn't want to do that because I didn't want them to trick me. I'm like, man, you been tricking yourself, man. What are you talking about? They don't got to trick you. You don't know shit. The hell they need to trick you for? You don't know nothing. Okay? And I remember being the same thing. Like, oh my gosh, these banks, they don't know. They're just trying to trick me. They're not tricking nothing. They don't know what's going on. That's why they're working at the damn bank. They're working to pay their bills. Can you drop it too? Yeah, I don't know why people ask questions before searching. I used to do the same thing, man, and I can't explain it. It's just being very immature. And I don't think we know how immature we really are because we probably around people that look at us as mature. You see what I'm saying? So it's a lot of time people like, well, where can I go learn more about the Bill of Exchange Act? And I'll be like, man, god damn, this is what I gotta be? I gotta be professional every time? God damn. Sheesh. I don't want to say every time like, oh yes, no, don't worry. You're just gonna go to Google, Bill of Exchange Act. Oh, by the way, you just gonna go to Google. You can type in a federal ban. I don't want to be professional all the damn time. Cause I'm like, damn, when the fuck do we get to say what's on our minds? Cause when you get behind scenes, y'all, these people that you follow, they talk just how I talk. I just say it on camera though. Man, y'all, they say the same thing I say, y'all. Okay, I heard one, bro. I'm like, oh, damn, you just like me. Like, okay, okay. But when they get on that camera, peace. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go over all the information because everybody is wonderful. Everybody is rather dashing, and everybody deserves this information, whether you read or don't read. Yo, these kind of people out here. And it's the listeners that look for people like that. Well, he's so nice. He doesn't mind giving up information. He's not giving you shit. Shut up. Okay? Shut up. He ain't giving you a motherfucking thing. Okay? All right? Not. Okay? Presentations be professional. Professional. All right? Professional. I'll get on here, man. They gonna throw all type of crazy shit, man. I had one dude inbox me and say, hey, brother, I know you're down with damn, I don't even want to say it. Shit. I know you're down with this, but I also want you to know. I'm like, bro, what are you talking about? I seen the shirt you were wearing and had upside down crosses. I'm like, what shirt did I have on that had upside down fucking crosses? Okay? He didn't say, no, it wasn't crosses. It was stars. You had upside down stars. I'm like, man, what are you talking about, man? People started to label my outfits. Okay, people, before they look at my shirt, this is a black sheep shirt, okay? White sheep right here, all right? The black sheep right here, okay? And, the black sheep look a little vicious because you got to be vicious out here. What did Denzel say in Training Day? It takes a fucking wolf to catch a fucking wolf. Okay? It takes the black sheep to catch the fucking wolf. Okay? And if you still scared by certain shit, man, you ain't never gonna get rid of it. Never. It's never gonna get rid of it. I used to be scared of 666 too. Used to haunt me like, oh my gosh. I just seen 666. Does that mean the devil is coming? Man, just stupid. You know what I'm saying? It's just dumb. We say the dumbest shit. We really thought the Illuminati was a bunch of demon worshippers. Some of y'all still think that. We think the motherfucking Baphomet is just the goddamn devil. Oh my goodness. Man, fear got folks in the chokehold. That's why folks ain't never gonna learn nothing. That fear hunch. All you gotta do is throw a damn goat with some damn hands pointing as above, so below, and that's gonna stop your whole motion. Like, oh, I ain't fucking with it. Nope. Thank you, Lord and Savior. Thank you. I am not hearing you start saying some mumbo jumbo. Okay? We really don't know what's going on. Just a bunch of uninformed, scary minors. That's it. That's all we are. That's all we are. Just a bunch of scared, uninformed, older children. That's it. I was so embarrassed when I learned the things I know now, and I don't know everything. Okay? But the things I started to learn, like, oh my goodness. Man, what? Man, what if what I see isn't really true? Okay? What if it's just all what some Pope people told me? That's what the fuck I believe, because I was a Pope person. Man, y'all, I really had to have these thoughts, y'all. I really had to have these thoughts. Okay? I really started having these thoughts. I had to start questioning everything, y'all. Every damn thing. It wasn't nothing that I didn't really question. Every time he says, I would say, hey, man, well, what about this? Yeah, man, I believe in Harry Potter. What? Man, what? Man, hell yeah, man. Man, what? Y'all, listen. I'm going to be real. I truly believe in all that is real, family. The reason why I think a lot of us can't really see that dimension is because we're so poor, right? Even myself, poor as shit. Okay? Spiritually, poor as shit. Okay? And I think a rich spirit gets the rights to see certain shit that unrich spirits do not get to see. Now remember, the shit that we talk about, business laws, man, that's material. Okay? That's like your physical world. Okay? But when we go to sleep at night, y'all, I don't fucking remember my fucking dreams. I hardly remember any of them. And I'm embarrassed to say that. You see what I'm saying? Like, how the fuck I know all this when I'm awake? But when I'm asleep, I don't remember a motherfucking thing. You see what I'm saying? It's like that part of my life just goes black, and then I just wake up and it's like, what's going on? I know I need to meditate. Okay? I know I need to get aligned. All right? But it's certain things that you start thinking about, like, damn, why don't I get to see that part of life? Just like before I had Remedy, I was thinking like, damn, forget seeing a bunch of people get Remedy. I know I'm going to be the one that's getting Remedy. So now I'm looking at that like, yo, why can't I remember my damn dreams? There's people out here remember their dreams from say this, say that, say that. I'm like, damn. My kids telling me their dreams, I'm getting jealous. I'm like, man, what? Bam, let me tap in. I feel like, again, at the bottom of, they said at the top of a mountain is the beginning of a bottom of another mountain. All right? Meaning just because you was able to master something, all right, meaning there's still a bunch of other things that you're going to be a baby at. Okay? Now, again, people going to give all the advice. They're going to be like, do this, do that. Hey, man, you should do that. My friend, have you left your body? Watch yourself leave your body. Okay? Have you did that? Because I have did that. I never said I didn't never remember my dreams. I never said that. Okay? But there's a certain level of being conversated. I didn't even mean for this live to go this direction. Okay? But it is what it is. All right? There's, like I said, y'all got to remember, we don't never really sleep. Our physical body sleep. It's kind of like right now. Your car is in your driveway in a parking lot right now, right? Meaning your car is shut off, right? The person that's driving that car, are they shut off? No, right? The person that's driving those cars that's shut off right now, they looking at this live right now. I mean, they're live. Meaning this is, look at you as the dream you, and your car as being the physical realm you. All right. So right now, or we can take it back to this right now, we're awake right now, but when we go to sleep, we have a dream state. Okay, there's something called the dream state. Exactly. Our body is just a vessel. Some of us want to make our vessel look good. Some people don't care. All right. But again, when our vessel gets turned off at night, the brain is still working. The soul is still working. All right. The fact that we don't remember nothing on that realm and we can remember more in this realm lets us know how far behind we are. I just be looking at this shit, y'all, like, man, we so far behind, man, fuck a bill. Fuck endorsing the bill. Okay, forget endorsing the bill. All right, forget getting a remedy. Okay, forget all that. All right, because that is, when you really look at everything, that is so minute of what's going on, and the fact that that's what's controlling us, family. That lets you know how far we behind. We like 30-year-olds in second grade. Imagine failing the same grade over and over to the point they just stopped calling it a number. They just started calling it life. Hey, you know, in grade school, you got one, first grade, second grade, third grade, fourth grade, fifth grade. All right, once you start feeling that mother over there, hey, man, just get your GED, man. Okay, we just gonna round it all up. Okay, just drop out, get your GED. We just gonna say let's just round it all up. Okay, but now they call it what? They call it life. We don't even know what life path we on. We think we know how to bring it. We think we know how to group our life path based off our birthday. Like, man, that's not your damn day. Okay? Your fucking birthday isn't the day you came here. You've been here. See, you see how material we are? We're like, okay, when did you come? Oh, you came on. We're so shallow, y'all. We have no idea what intelligence is. We really think we don't exist until we come out of the damn vagina. Like, literally, we think that's when we start. Oh, you was born on this day? Okay, we take it that day. Oh, yeah, you're on life path 3. Yeah, you're on life. Man, shut up. You don't know. I don't know either. Fucking know. Okay? You have to go get that answer from the damn dream state. You can't tell me that shit in the physical realm. The fuck you know that answer? And I just be looking at, man, how the fuck you know that? Read some goddamn cards, man. Come on, man. You got them cards from up the goddamn street. Where you get them cards from? Did you create them cards? Who's the author of those cards that you bought? Who's the creator? Because if you say, I don't know, then, man, hell no, you ain't reading shit. Hell no. You don't even know where the fuck you got the cards from. What if the person you got the cards from put some voodoo shit on it, and they knew motherfuckers like you was going to try to find something to make a fucking business out of it? What are you talking about? You saying my life in those fucking cards? No offense against nobody. I'm just being real. Where you get your cards from? Just like if you give me some herbs, where the fuck you get your herbs from? How the hell you having your life looking like it's not put together, but somehow you can get the best herbs? I know corporations killing for the best herbs. How the fuck you getting them? You don't even leave your city. You don't even leave your goddamn neighborhood. You was just trapping just not too long ago. What? What's going on, man? It's like we just letting this shit rock. We just letting it rock. We want to be quiet. Like, man, let her get her business on. Man, fuck that. The hell? Forget that. All right? Forget that. That's why I be so kind of sad. Like, man, yeah, I want to get all the earth. I want to get that. Man, I got to make sure, though. I've been finessed before. Okay? I got to make sure. I want to spend $2,000 to $3,000 on some herbs, then come back and get some. Man, what? Get a bag of sugar. Man, I'm not trying to talk about nobody's herbs. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. It's a lot of it's so easy nowadays, man. It's so easy nowadays. I could literally go get five beautiful women, okay, and all set them up off and tell them they sell herbs and tell them they do psychic readings and things like that. Man, y'all, it's too easy, man. Why do you think so many people are scared to invest? Because there's so many people has been fooled so many times. It's so easy to fool people. I was so easily fooled. I had somebody read my palm. They was like, have you ever had a friend die? And I'm like, oh, yes. They were like, was he your homeboy? Oh, yes. Like, did he get shot? Yes. I'm like, yes, keep reading. Yes. This woman's good. Yes. Keep going. And she was like, oh, feel like the case hasn't been solved all the way. I'm like, what the fuck? Yes. Yes, you're right. And then after that, y'all, they can tell you any damn thing. They can tell you any damn thing. Okay? Anything. Anything. Y'all just be honest with these folks. When they reading something, because a lot of y'all be fake too. They'll say some shit and you just be agreeing like, yeah. And they be like, is his name Antoine? I be like, hell no, his name ain't no damn Antoine. His name fucking Charles. Fucking Antoine. Hey, yo, I say that to say I done had somebody, man, oh my God, I'm so embarrassed to say this shit, man. It's just so fucking gullible. Okay, somebody set me up with somebody to go see. All right, so like literally, I trusted this woman. She was like, "Hey man, I got this friend you need to go see." So I literally, hold on, let me wipe my eyes, y'all. God damn, cause this is some funny ass shit. But yeah, so she was like, "I want you to go see her." Da 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 da. So I gotta be all the way real with y'all. I gotta be all the way real. Okay, again, this woman looked like me. All right, so I'm thinking when she referred to me somebody, because she said I had to go, deep in the country. I'm like, okay, cool, all right. I'm just thinking, and no offense to nobody, no offense to no race. I just thought I was going to see somebody that looked like me. I didn't, all right? It was somebody that I didn't at all think I was about to be in the woods, to the point I was a little bit nervous. Okay, I felt like I was in some get out shit. I'm thinking Shawty goddamn set me up. I'm like, goddamn, like what? But you know what? I just stayed with it because I trusted the reference, okay? Because she was like, hey, it's cool. You good? She got horses and shit. She gonna walk you around her land. I'm like, okay, okay, all right. It was like, man, how can I compare it? It was like seeing Snoop Dogg with Martha Stewart. Okay? One of those moments, all right? I'm going to be honest. The exact fucking moment. To be honest with you. All right? Before they became cool. Okay? All right? It was one of those Snoop Dogg. I was Snoop Dogg and she was Martha Stewart. All right? It was one of those. And it was like, oh, man, what? Like, okay, all right. So anyway, we go in. All right, she's trying to get to know me and things, like asking me about me and stuff. I'm like, hey man, hey, okay, let me open up. She could see I was a little tense. She's like, it's okay, da 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 da. So we go in the house. She got a black dog. She got a white dog. Big ass fucking dog too. I'm talking about, man, fucking dogs at my goddamn chest. Some goddamn Great Danes. One was black, one was white. We sit down. Y'all I promise y'all, I got so many stories I could tell for. I just don't really tell a lot of people's stories. I try to keep it on information, but I definitely got to tell y'all this. Because that's what I'm saying, y'all got to be careful. Okay? But yeah, we get into this room. She offered me something to drink. I'm like, hell no. I was like, no, I'm good. I said, I had it long. I said, I'm good. I'm fine. She actually, yeah, she got the little yeah. She got the yang. She got the yang shit going on. So I sit down. First. She got the candles already lit. Keep in mind, Snoop Dogg, Martha Stewart, okay? It's just us. We in a motherfucking country. All right, we in a motherfucking country, y'all. Deep as hell in the country, okay? All right, I sit down. She she don't pull no cards out. She really just asking questions like real more vibey, more vibey than really just pulling out, objects and shit. She was just asking me questions, sitting down, asking me how I'm getting all. She was like, you had a lot of death in your life. So in my mind, I'm like, typical psychic shit. Okay, typical psychic shit. All right, then she was like, yeah, a lot of death. I see that you had a passing of a friend. I'm like, okay, here we go. Here we go. All right, so she say, yes, I'm seeing, but I'm gonna be real, y'all. Some shit got to spook me because I had a friend that passed away. His name was Darius. Okay, we called him Darius. Okay, his real name was Michael. We never called him Michael. We called him Darius. Okay, for anybody that know me before all this, you already know we went to school. You already called him Darius. No, his first name was Michael though. Okay, so literally, so she started asking, hey, I see you had a friend that passed away. And for some reason, he want me to tell you something. See, I'm thinking he talking about my first homeboy that got killed. Okay, I had a homeboy that got killed by his stepdad. His stepdad killed him and his mother on his birthday. So it was tragedy. Okay, so I'm thinking that's what she was talking about. So she was like, in my mind, I'm thinking, if she say his name, I'm gonna know. So she was like, no, I'm getting a name called Michael. No, she was like Mikael. First she's like Mikael or Michelle or something like Michelle. I'm like, nah, Michelle, hell nah. Then she was like Michael. I was like, hell nah. Fucking no, hell no. No. I don't know. But I remember I'm in my man, she don't know what you're talking about. Like, I don't know no Michael. Nah, I don't know no Michael. Because in my mind, I'm like, yo, I don't fucking what Michael. I don't got no homeboy named Michael. What the fuck you talking about? Then she was like, was he shot? You know what I'm saying? Was he shot? And she was like, I was like, I mean, yeah, he was shot. And he was like, he wants you to know, what did she say? She said, he wants you to know that he really appreciated you. Or you say he really appreciated you. He wants you to know that he was really, our friendship was closer than what I thought it was. That's what she told me. She was like, your friends. And I was like, what the fuck is she talking about? Then I was like, this like his name just hit in my boom, Darius. I was like, damn, Darius' name is fucking Michael. Damn. And I didn't talk to Darius like the last couple years leading up to him. Of course, I seen him, but I ended up moving. It's like we wasn't as close as we used to be. So when she said that, I'm thinking like, oh, snap. And it could have been a wild guess. It could have been a wild, because Michael is a very common name. You know what I'm saying? Very common name. All right. So it was hard to kind of like, damn, is she on it? Is she? All right. But you know what I'm saying? After that, it was like a cliche after that. But yeah, I was like, damn, because y'all gotta remember, man, the room was set like with the candles. It's like the dogs was motherfucking focusing on me. It's like she had the motherfucking dog trained. And I'm like, but she kept saying, man, you have a strong soul. You have a lot of what was she? She didn't say ancestors. She said you have a lot of security guards around you. That's what she said. She said you have a lot. And she ain't the first one that told me that. I had somebody else also told me that. Said that you have a lot of security guards. And that's why they were saying you need to figure out your family. Because I didn't really know, like, my family, like, all the way. You know your grandma, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're not really piecing together the history of your family. That's why I tell folks, man, you really got to do your research on your family, because you would think you came from nothing. Whole time, your family cut you off from the family that really got shit because they're mad because that family didn't put them on. You see what I'm saying? So be mindful what side of family that you close with. Think about that shit. It's a reason why certain people get cut off. Just look at celebrities. Not saying look at them as a example, but it's always a reason why the family don't go all the way, because a lot of family try to mooch off you. Okay, so if you know the bad side of the family, okay, think about it. What the good side is? Is your whole fucking family bad? We don't want to believe that. All right? Not saying my whole family is bad. It was just a side of the family that was cut off where it was really a wealthy side of my damn history. To the point that they didn't even want me to know the damn name. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, God damn, they didn't even want me to know the name. Getting told to my face, no, that's not. I'm like, yo, God damn. You see what I'm saying? So, y'all, it's deep, okay? But I say that to say, just don't be let just anybody read your damn palms, all right? Not saying folks ain't got no power on them. I'm just saying the power might not really be beneficial to you. The power might really be beneficial to them because they need that, all right? They need someone to come to them and open up to them. It's like a bank. They need something to borrow. Now, I ain't talking about money, you know what I'm saying? But they need some type of intellectual property to borrow. Okay? So, yeah. So, it's like, it only took me about two times to see, like, yo, let me stop doing that shit. All right. Then the girl that referred me to her, I ended up falling out with her. I'm like, oh, my gosh. Damn. Find out she was a fucking scammer. So, I'm like, damn. All right. So, I just say all that, y'all, to say, I know I did a lot of rapping. I got so many stories to tell y'all. Okay, I've been through so much in my life. Okay, we get on here, ha ha, he he. All right, it's for a reason because for some way, shape, and form, we feel like refuge is in this remedy. All right, which is cool. It is. Don't get me wrong, but that's just one part of life, family. That's just one part of life. We're supposed to be performing bills. It's not no hocus pocus things. All right, it's not no hocus pocus. We're supposed to be endorsing bills. The fact that we think people that got remedy are okay lets us know, man, we got a long way to go just to get back to normality. Okay? Just to get back to normality. Imagine making people mad because you're saying, hey, go read. Imagine being called a gatekeeper because you're saying go read. Okay? So again, y'all, we live in a dangerous society. All right? So just be careful. Make sure you study. Make sure you read. Make sure you follow your gut. Just because they say they're spiritual, that don't mean shit. That's just like the people that are saying that they're religious. We know they ain't read the Bible from front to back. They ain't read the Quran from the front to back. They ain't read none of their literature from the front to back, but they're saying they're religious. All right, can't be. Cap. I'm calling cap. Okay. So with that being said, y'all, peace, love, happiness, all in one. Okay, unity. All right. Coupon codes are being sent out. Just be patient, and you will get yours soon. Okay. All right, y'all. Peace. Have